Jack, it's great to have you back. This is a big deal, but do you think the government will be as receptive as El Salvador's was?
Yo, Kelly, Happy New Year. Let's change the world. No, I don't. Listen, Kelly, I'm not a government consultant. I'm here to change the world, push our species in a direction that I think will make the world a better place. And the El Salvadoran government aligned with the vision and thought Bitcoin was a useful tool for their citizens. The Argentine government, that's not my job. I'm just impressed with my team, impressed with Bitcoin and the tool set that we've been allowed for with what Satoshi created and making the world a better place. We're giving the people of Argentina a monetary asset, a monetary policy, a monetary network that they can rely on and make free instant cross-border payments that subscribe to an asset and a store of wealth that is external of any government or central party intervention that's really pained them over the last 100 years.
Well, and Argentina obviously has had such a tough time with inflation. I know when I visited there about a decade ago, they basically said just use your U.S. dollars because, you know, that's a better way to do business around here. Don't even bother changing it into pesos and back. So I see the use case. In El Salvador's case, it's not like you partnered with the government to go in there. You launched the app. It got really successful, and then they wanted to look into that. So I'm just going to be curious to see if you're successful in Argentina, if you're met with sort of similar should we say, tacit approval by the authorities there, or if they would have any reason to say, you know what, we don't want our citizens doing business this way.
Yeah, so Kelly, here, this is what I think is interesting, is that you're exactly right. The inflation that has plagued Argentina, their unit of account is U.S. dollars, and demand for dollars is through the roof. In the parallel black market, a dollar is worth twice as much as it is according to the official rate. So they are looking to store their wealth in something else. Many of them use Bitcoin, but even that is too volatile for them. However, their ability to make payments, Kelly, this is a cash economy. People buy houses with cash. They're not even allowed to use payment networks that are denominated in dollars. The Visa network that operates on US dollars does not work in Argentina. It is banned. And so for Strike, what's really interesting for us is offering them a convenient cash collateral. They like their daily spending cash collateral to be in dollars, but interfacing that cash collateral over the Bitcoin and Lightning network, making it seamless to make instant free cross-border payments. And so to the individual, if you want to hold as much Bitcoin or as little Bitcoin as you want, that is up to you. What we allow you to do is hold a dollar-like cash collateral, but then use the Bitcoin network under the hood to escrow the value to make for digital seamless payments and excuse them of this really monstrous cash-based economy.
They're telling me I have about 2 minutes, Jack, and I have about 10 minutes worth of questions. So let me just try to get through this quickly. Is Venezuela next for you?
Everywhere is next for us. The novel thing about Bitcoin is it takes the property that makes internet companies valuable and important is that they have a target audience of all 8 billion people. It is an open, global, singular network. The good thing about Strike is that we get to sell them money, not advertising. We're delivering one of the most viral products in human history, and that's money. It's akin to like water, to live a high quality of life. And so the combination of that, we get to try and sell money to all 8 billion people, a better financial and superior financial experience. So I'm on a mission to deliver this to everyone that has a pulse on this planet.
Let me bring this back to those in the U.S. who are wondering about the value of their crypto, Jack. Not that Strike is here to make a prediction on Bitcoin, but it is in Bitcoin network is inherent to the product. So where do you think the price of Bitcoin is going from here, and how much does it matter?
Up is where I think it's going. Listen, Kelly, when the monetary policy, the supply, the issuance of the asset is known, the only missing variable is demand. And people are in high demand. The Federal Reserve has perverted risk tolerance across all assets, and the savings account has been robbed of the everyday person. They have to store their value in something else. Housing is not going to have every 4 years. There's not a fixed supply on any precious metal, any security, any equity. Bitcoin is the premier asset, is designed and engineered by us human beings to resolve of this exact problem of preserving and storing and saving wealth. And so I think it's up. It's going to appreciate against any denomination it's paired against.
Is it, though, Jack, a different environment? All of the arguments that you're making, now we have a Fed that's out there talking about, tightening policy quite considerably.
Listen, I mean, Kelly, it's an insurance policy. The Fed and our government said a lot of things that were lies. What do you want to do? You want to start trusting them now? No chance. And it's really quite ridiculous. The Federal Reserve has perverted risk tolerance across all assets. No one knows the cost of anything, and it's really jeopardized the middle and lower class in particular. And now you have venture capitalists raising billions of dollars and advocating that people store their savings and their kids' college tuition in cartoon drawings of deranged apes called NFTs. It's an absolute madhouse. It's disgusting. And Bitcoin is the signal. Bitcoin is the peace. Bitcoin is the future. It's the only monetary policy that's defended within a truly distributed network that we can rely on. The rest is noise. And whether they're lying now, telling the truth tomorrow, lying next month, it doesn't matter to me because I've subscribed myself to a monetary policy that I can trust and I know won't change.